Jeff Bezos and his soon-to-be bride, Sanchez, in Venice ahead of their star-studded wedding weekend. They're set to tie the knot in lavish festivities to last a number of days. About 90 private jets have flown in on board some of the world's richest and most well-known, arriving at the wedding of the century. We know that the Kardashian family members are there. Oprah is on the guest list. Ivanka Trump, she and her family arriving yesterday. Her husband Jared, Leonardo DiCaprio on the guest list. And as we look at some live pictures, just to give you the situation, this is the Amman Hotel. It's very exclusive. It's very discreet. If it looks at all familiar to you, this is also the hotel where George and Amal Clooney were married, where they were staying at the time of their wedding in 2014. So these do look kind of familiar with this area that's sheltered a little bit from prying eyes. So there is the Grand Canal, and that is the hotel. Not only are the guests there, but so are uninvited guests, protesters who are meeting this billionaire bash with a big-time backlash, as Megan Williams reports.
Well, Jeff Bezos and Sanchez had planned to celebrate their wedding in the Cannaregio district of Venice. That's where there are a lot of restaurants and cafes near the train station. But that was before the protests grew. For weeks, locals and activists have accused the couple and the city of Venice, the politicians, of turning Venice into a playground for the ultra-wealthy. It's not exactly a new complaint. For decades, Venice's leaders and its inhabitants have opted for mass tourism over protecting the social fabric of the city, funding affordable housing, supporting local shops, public services. They've come up with essentially band-aid fixes like charging day trippers a fee that really haven't done much. They brought in some extra cash to the city, but that's about it. So the Bezos wedding has become a flashpoint. Years of frustration now boiling over, not just in Venice, but also in Florence and here in Rome. Protesters put an effigy of Bezos onto the canal where he was clutching a fistful of dollars and an Amazon box. They plan to block bridges in the canals on Saturday when the wedding is supposed to take place. And they've also had to move the wedding to the Arsenale, which is a beautiful historic shipyard that can be easily cordoned off so it can keep protesters out. Lots of people are continuing to fly in, 90 private jets. There's going to be Oprah, Leonardo DiCaprio, politicians, Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. The fact that they're flying in on private jets has further fueled rage. The city's mayor says they're bringing in a lot of money, about 80 million Canadian, and so the inhabitants should be happy about that, but many people aren't. They're saying this is just another example of Venice selling its soul for a quick cash grab. Megan Williams, CBC News, Rome.